Okay, here we are at 2013 NAMM. Dave Smith has unveiled, dropped the bomb on us, and I want him to describe what the Prophet 12 can do. This was a big surprise to everybody. Dave?
Yeah, we did just kind of spring it on you, didn't we? This is kind of the, well, I think it's my ultimate synth. I mean, this is probably the best one I've done since, after 35 years, since the Prophet 5. It's just, we kind of took the best of everything from our other instruments, added a bunch of new stuff, and came up with this. 12 voices, start off with 4 oscillators per voice, plus a sub-oscillator. There's an awful lot of oscillators.
Wow, yeah.
And a lot of control over the oscillators. You have FM, you have AM, you can slop. We have standard wave shapes, you know, the sawtooth, pulse width, all that. We also have wave tables with mixing and control between wave tables. So just a ton of stuff you could do just starting here. Then we drop into what we call the character section. And here we have air and girth, which kind of work on the low end and the high end. You could hack it, you know, with bit dropping. You could decimate it. And we got a nice little distortion overdrive circuit to get this nice soft clipping. And from there it goes into the analog low-pass filter. We also have an analog high-pass resonant filter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Then it drops into the VCA. We have tune feedback, a feature from the Polyevolver keyboard. Everybody else is finally figuring out that feedback's a cool thing. And they're all calling it something different, but you know, we've been doing it for 10 years now. But nobody else does the tuned version. And then we have a quad stereo delay, quad tap stereo delay, multi-mode per voice. So you can get all kinds of crazy rhythmic things going per voice. And it'll sync up to the 4 LFOs, and it'll sync up to the arpeggiator, and of course to an external clock. So if you want to get into clocked madness, this is the machine for that. So we'd have the 4 LFOs, we have the 4 envelopes per voice. We have a dual stereo analog distortion at the end. You know, if you really need to make it even dirtier, then you can already do it. So it just does everything. I mean, it's just awesome to play with. We have new controllers. We took the sliders off of the Tempest, so these are both position and pressure sensitive. But for that matter, pretty much every knob's a controller, because you know, knob per function. It's the way to do it.
That's what's really great about the other models too.
Exactly.
Yeah, hands on right away.
There it is. Yep. Here it is. You know, so it's awesome, and it sounds great. I mean, it's just incredible.
Just playing it and figuring out what was going on. It was so intuitive.
Yeah. Turn up some distortion.
Wow. So dual timbral.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do stack splits easy, and that's kind of nice with the 12, because you can still do 6 when you're doing stacks.
Yeah.
And 6 is a good number for, you know.
Make them really big,
and of course we have a bunch of unison patches in here that only use one voice, and they're like monstrous. So when you get up to 12, it's just like, sometimes it's too much.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's never too much. What am I saying? Anyhow, this is, we love it.
And it'll be shipping?
April, May.
April, May, fantastic.